hope you're doing well. Today I'll be talking about how to create a very good UBC personal profile, but you can use this advice for any college essays or scholarships that you are writing. So let's get into it. Quick disclaimer, I am not on the UBC admissions team. I'm just sharing personal experience and 3 years of helping people with their personal profile by tutoring it. So, as far as the UBC personal profile, this actually is very, very important. I have seen people with averages in the 93, 94 range still not get into their program because of a weaker personal profile. From my guessing, it's probably around 20 to 30% of the overall application score, and you cannot get in without a strong personal profile. And the goal is to showcase your experiences, achievements, and passion and give your application depth. Because before this, they only see your grades, right? They have no idea who you are. Same with if you're applying to any other school or scholarships or anything like that. They only see your transcript. So they need some other things to base the whole process on. So this is that. So when you're writing your college essays or the personal profile, there's 5 categories. So there's extracurriculars, volunteering, employment, so experiences and activities, leadership and impact. So what was the role you had, impact of your activities, all that sort of stuff. There's academic achievements and community engagement, so benefiting the community, and interests and passions like hobbies, unique talents, personal interests. Maybe you are interested in computer science, so you made a cool program or app or website or anything that you're working on right now. Or if you're interested in engineering, maybe you did some sort of project where you applied everything you learned in physics class to build something. So yeah, that's that. And it's best to have a mixture of some of these when you're writing the essays. At least for UBC, it's a good idea to have maybe some sports or some volunteering, some school clubs, some employment, to really show that you're well-rounded. Hobbies, interests, all that sort of stuff as well. And when you're writing these essays, obviously be authentic, showcase your true self and your genuine experiences, highlight the impact. So UBC and on these applications, it's best to show leadership and emphasize the influence that you've had. Keep it clear, concise, and to the point. So it's we'll go to a couple of examples soon. You can also tailor it specifically to the school or whatever you're applying for. So research some of the values, programs, and opportunities and how you would be a good fit. And also it's a good idea to get some feedback from mentors, teachers, your friends, advisors, whatever. So here is one that I wrote for UBC Sciences in grade 12, and I just modified it slightly. So I'll give you a minute or two to read that. But basically, I wrote I have been incredibly fortunate to have a loving family that has unwavering supported me throughout my journey. 3 years ago, when a family member was diagnosed with chronic heart and kidney failure, provided me with first-hand perspective on the profound impact that the healthcare team has on both patients and their families. Regular visits to the hospital and conversations with fellow patients in the ward reinforced my desire to make a meaningful difference in people's lives. This realization motivated me to join my school's first aid club, allowing me to venture into the medical world and extend a helping hand to others. Teaching first aid and providing treatment to those injured on school grounds was not only fulfilling but also revealed to me that true happiness lies in selflessly improving the lives of others. Looking ahead, my aspirations are rooted in becoming a leader in the healthcare field. I strongly believe that making a positive impact during someone's challenging moments not only brings me immense satisfaction, but also grants the recipient a sense of family and support. Given these ambitious objectives, I strive to consistently perform at my best and surpass my previous achievements. I recognize this dedication and relentless effort as essential for entering the field of physiotherapy and eventually reaching a position where I can significantly enhance the lives of countless individuals on a daily basis. The initial milestone towards realizing my goal is gaining acceptance into UBC Sciences. So in this one, I talked about like first aid clubs. So notice how when I'm talking about what I did, it's only a sentence or two, right? Teaching and, providing first aid to anybody injured. And then the rest of it is like what I learned and moving forward, like why this would be a good fit for me to go into like sciences or something like that. Here's another one. So I talked about my experience of volunteering at a elderly care home. So this was actually like a long-term care home. I wrote like my volunteer experience at Normana Assisted Living has profoundly shaped my perspective on life, emphasizing the transformative power of small acts of kindness. Over the past 6 months, I've had the invaluable opportunity to immerse myself in the realm of elderly care. Twice a week, I engage in one-on-one interactions with residents and assist the recreation staff in organizing various activities, whether it's playing board games, reading stories, or simply engaging in a conversation outdoors. I've witnessed the positive impact of these moments on residents' well-being. The interactions have reinforced the belief that creating these small, meaningful moments with loved ones contributes to a fulfilling life. One particularly impactful experience was my time spent with a resident at the facility. Through conversations, she shared her past experiences as a pediatric oncology nurse. She described how waking up each day with a smile stemmed from her belief that her work held a profound sense of purpose. The immense relief and joy she felt after aiding a young child in overcoming a harrowing disease deepened her appreciation for life. This revelation underscored how the life-altering effects we have on others cultivate a profound sense of life satisfaction and overarching feeling of making a positive contribution to the world. This experience inspires me to pursue UBC Science and ultimately a role in healthcare. So here are some do's and don'ts. Showcase your growth and development. You always want to talk about things that you've learned. Use positive language to convey enthusiasm and determination. You can provide some specific examples and anecdotes. Obviously, don't falsify information or exaggerate, and definitely don't use like AI or ChatGPT or plagiarize anything I wrote here or anything you find online, because they run all the applications through like a Turnitin, which is like a checker, and they will toss out your application. Don't use complex language or jargon, and steer clear of negative or self-depreciating language. So when you're structuring your paragraphs, introduce the activity and your role. This is like what you did. Divide your experiences into relevant sections. So like basically focusing on what you learned, right? Like what was like the point of this activity, and then talk about how this activity is like a positive experience for you and why you'd be like a good fit for the desired major, like moving forward basically. And if you're writing something, tailor it to whatever you're doing. So it's like if you're writing for UBC, for example, talk about their values, so excellence, integrity, respect, academic freedom, and accountability, and align your experiences and goals with what UBC would be looking for in an ideal candidate, and show how UBC will help you achieve your aspirations and contribute to your personal growth. You can also mention academic achievements and all of that stuff too, but tie your academic accomplishments to your chosen program or field of study at UBC. And yeah, that's basically it.